Right, it's time for the second part of this video. So, we need DaVinci Resolve. Okie dokie. So, oh, this one's peaking really bad. Okay, there we go. That's better. Right, let's hop into here. Ignore all these. New project. Behind the scenes. Oh, why did none of those type? What? Okay, whatever. Cool. Right, so Big Kahuna, YouTube. Behind the scenes one. So this is all the 70D footage. There's all the C100 footage. So I'll grab this, whack a new bin. Let's do that. C100 footage. Cool. Bam. The clips have a different frame rate. Don't change. Right. So our project is going to be. That's not what I wanted at all. I wanted that one. So we changed that to 3840 by 1800 or yeah, let's just do it like that, that'll be fine. Okie dokie, and then import all this stuff into the C100 bin. Cool, done. Master. So, I'm not sure how much of this I'm going to show edit-wise, but I'll definitely show some of the color grading stuff. So this is going to skip around a lot, probably just kind of time-lapse the screen or whatever. I'm just sort of talking to myself in post at this point, even though I'm making the end of this video in this video, so sure thing. That's weird. I don't like that at all. I need to not check my Facebook, my Instagram, or whatever. Right. So 1.2x, not 12. Not 12 at all. There we go. Let's reposition that a bit. So, when do I start? It is such a nice day outside, and even though there isn't really anything to shoot in this village, I'm going to bring you along with me and we're going to go out and shoot on this. It is such a nice day. It is such a nice day outside. It is such... and there isn't really anything to shoot in this village. I'm going to bring you along with me and we're going to go out and... I'm going to bring you along with... There isn't really anything to shoot in this village. I'm going to bring you along with me and we're going to go out and shoot on this. So, hopefully, that'll be interesting. I'm going to bring you along with me and we're going to go out and shoot on this. That'll be interesting. Hopefully, that'll be interesting. Hopefully, that'll be interesting. No. Thank you.
Well, it's a lot colder out here than I thought it was going to be, but it's definitely sunny enough. Well, it's a lot colder out here than I thought it was going to be. Well, it's a lot colder out here than I thought it was going to be. Well, it's a lot colder out here than I thought it was going to be, but it's definitely sunny enough. It's so ridiculous.
Oh my god.
In
I really need to clean the lens on... Well, I really need to clean this lens, I think. Because this is the one that was on my 70D. It doesn't look that bad. But it obviously is. I'll remember. I won't remember. That's one thing I wish I could do. I wish I could shoot in native 21:9 out of the camera so that I don't have to crop in, because it's just a pain. But just kind of throwing together the rough cut, and then I'll go back and sort of sharpen everything up, because that's sort of I'll just sort of do like a brief first cut, and then just to kind of get all the shots that I need, and then I'll go through them, make them all a load faster, just so that it kind of chops together properly and it's nice and snappy and quick. Otherwise, everything just takes way too long. What do we do with... God damn it, come on. Okay. I don't want the shots to drag on for ages, otherwise it's just boring. And it's like, this isn't even the important part of the video, so it's not like it matters that much. Because, I mean, you've already seen the important part of the video. I haven't, because I'm currently editing it. But this isn't the important part of the video. Hopefully, some part of it's important. Otherwise, you know, I just did nothing useful for an entire day. Well, when I say an entire day, literally like an hour. I haven't eaten lunch. What's the time? It is 3:22. Good lord, it's 3:20. I don't like that. No, thank you. I'll go through and clean those up. Because, once again, I forgot to crop them because I'm a huge noob that doesn't know what he's doing when it comes to video editing. Hey! Yeah, look at that. Look at the flaring. Or, no, not the flaring. You can sort of see all the dust particles. Or just sort of the mess on the lens, because it's disgusting. And I need to sort that out. I'm going to have to get rid of all those audio tracks as well, because they are awful. Oh, look at that. That's a right mess. Blimey. See, this is the kind of trash I have to deal with when I edit my own videos. I'm just like, God, these shots all suck. Why did I even bother? Oh, it's just gonna be wind sound, isn't it? That sucks a bunch of... that's annoying.
All these crows that are up in this tree, which are making a ton of sound. But yeah, it's a lovely day. It just seems snow or something.
Do I say anything interesting? No, I don't. Get rid of that bit then. Nobody cares, Alex. You're just chatting crap. There we go. And then I put the camera down.
Okay, so basically, when I've been talking to some of you on Instagram or whatever,
It's me, feet a load of wind noise. I'm sorry. Look, I literally, over there I have the dead cat that's meant to go on that mic. And today I was like, I don't need it. I'll be fine. Do as I say, not as I do. Use dead cats on your microphones.
okay, so basically,
Oh, I do that so much.
Okay, so basically, when I've been talking to some of you on Instagram or whatever, people have said, oh,
I do the thing so much, and it is so annoying when I'm editing, and it's probably annoying as hell to actually listen to when, I mean, you watch the videos, and it's like, I wish I didn't do it.
Basically, when I've been talking...
Oh my god, I just sit there and I'm like, I have no
Basically,
brain cells left. When do I...
When I've been talking...
God, do I have anything in my head.
When I've been talking to some of you on Instagram or whatever, people have said, oh, it would be really interesting to see like how you shoot videos. So I thought I have multiple cameras now, so I will have one camera that's shooting me shooting video with the other camera, so hopefully that'll work, and I'll go and shoot some pretty trees with this, and then trees with this, and then hopefully it'll work. I'm going to try and talk you through what I'm doing with trees with this. Hopefully it'll work. I'm going to try and talk you through what I'm doing with this camera, using this camera, and this might be a mess. It probably won't be as much mess as that reaction video I did, but yeah. Right, let's go. This might be a mess.
The thing is, because you're watching this bit, you're sort of going to see all the outtakes from the video that you just watched, even though this is all the same video, which is sort of weird to me. God damn it. This is so long. Okay, so none of this really matters. Basically, I got an email that was like, yo, can you film a pantomime tonight? And I was like, yes! Well, the dress rehearsal's tonight, the panto's tomorrow, so that's what I'm doing. And then I talked about it and nobody cares. I say words.
Okay, so basically the purpose of today's video... Oh gosh, hello.
Yep, everyone knows the purpose of today's video, Alex. You literally just told them how many brain cells are in your head.
These leaves, and then you got a really...
Nobody cares.
There's a bunch of brambles down here, which is... At some point, I will do a setup video. Can't see the screen there. There we go. There we go.
I hate this video with every ounce of my being. Why do I make trash? Nobody cares about any of this. Not to mention the fact that you didn't put the windsock on. Good lord!
Yeah, so this...
Look at...
Good.
I look like a pineapple. I mean, this hoodie's nice as hell though. Go check out Grime Reaper on Twitter. He does dope designs.
More a pain. So with this, I've got like this big grip on this side.
Oh my god, I talk such crap.
Kind of.
Oh, this isn't even going to be a real video. This is just going to... Right, okay. This is going on the side channel, and this is going to be the frustrations of video editing when you don't plan at all, and when you just hate your own voice. This is so annoying. Ah! God. I annoy myself. Right, I'm just gonna make the cinematic bit and color grade it, and maybe that won't be complete trash. Hey, look, there's some pretty plants. This is sort of all the same shot, isn't it? There's a reasonably unstable shot. Well done, Alex. You're fucking right. Let's make that window a bit bigger. Hey, that bit of it's pretty stable-ish. Can we... Do I pull back? Nope. No, I don't. Right, let's take... There. Yep. No, come on, thank you. Right, so we're gonna, yep, and then we're gonna, perfect. Hey, there we go. So, I'm going to put this bit together, render it out, put it at the beginning of this video, I think. So, yeah, whatever. I don't need to explain this to you. I've literally making the video that you're about to watch. This is a mess. Hey, Alex, how many brain cells have you got? Not that many anymore. Okay, so... Right, I remember sort of what I was explaining here. So I was trying to get a shot going up through the trees, so that the sun was sort of partially obscured by some branches, because otherwise you get this, just like this massive just flare, and it's disgusting. So I sort of wanted that halo that you see on sort of like the left-hand side. And I assume yeah, I do. Way. So let's take it sort of from about there. Perfect. 1.2. So this is what the C-Log looks like straight out of camera, basically. And that's what all this looks like straight out of camera from the 70D. So that's using the CineStyle picture profile, I want to say. So is there any flaring here that makes me not want to be violently ill? Come on. What was the purpose of that shot? Why did I make that? Nothing is in focus there. Like, literally nothing is in focus. I'm gonna take that and see if I can optical flow it, but that's... See, when I'm using this camera, so I'm shooting this on the C100, you have to switch, there's like a switch on the side where you switch between sort of the filming mode and the media mode, and the media mode is how you actually look at your clips, but I never switch it to that because I never remember, and it takes too long, so I never look at the stuff that I've shot, so I don't know if it's trash or not. And then of course it's trash because I haven't checked on it. So I'm gonna take that section there, I think, and then we can try and optical flow that. Nope. Okay, that part there isn't too bad at all. So let's grab it and sort of want that much, I think. So yeah, if I just get all these clips, I think there was like a nice leaf here or something, but I can't remember which one it is, so I hate that clip now. There's some floor plants or something. What was I going for here? This is the problem. I shot this like half an hour ago. I have no idea what my intentions were. Hey, that's pretty. Let's get the zoom in. Better. Yeah, it's the same shot again. Well done, Alex. Right, there's a path. Hey! It's a lot of peeking in those stones. I need something with waveforms. Right, I'm gonna grab this just so that I can see if I can get some nice colors out of that floor. Let's grab that much of it. And then there's this. There's a plant. Hey. Oh, that's actually some nice little greens in that plant there. I'm gonna take that. So we've got the nice greens in that plant there. What do I do focus wise? Oh, I actually quite like that way instead. So sort of pull out to there. Oh, those are some nice greens. It's very warm. So sort of take it from there. I remember taking that shot. Yeah. Cool. Alright, bring it. Sort of linger on those greens for quite a while. No. Oh, there's so much camera shake in that. What was I doing? I just did a ton of cocaine before I went and shot this. I mean, I didn't, but... Something tells me I'm not going to be able to optical flow this because it's an absolute mess. And this is why I have a slider that I chose to not take. I'm going to grab there for like a couple of seconds. Ooh, let's just grab that much of it. Huh, it looks like... Look at this twig. The twig's like... I mean, it could be going like that. It could be a peace out twig, but I feel like it isn't. Nah, this twig ain't about that life. Thug twig. This twig listens to Attila on the weekends. That would not make it a thug. That would make it a absolute arse. LOL. I shouldn't say that. Hey, welcome to Alex Trash Talks bands that he liked once. Oh, you just admitted you liked Attila after trash talking them. Yeah, well done. That's why. But this is the same shot like 4 times. God, what am I doing with my life? I quite like that. I think. I'm not too sure what I was going for, but I'll take it. I also think that's dramatically overexposed, but we will have to see. Yeah, that'll do. What else is there? More tree. Ah, this is the shot that I literally just had in my brain. I was like, I swear I shot that. And I did. That's too quick, really. That's better. And then it sucks again. There's some tiny tree bits. There we go, tiny tree bits. That's my favourite bit. That leaf has bird doings on it. That's not cool. We don't need that. Is this just some twigs? Hooray, Alex, you shot some twigs. An achievement! I get so mad editing my own stuff. Right, so I guess the fact all this is here doesn't matter because we're not going to look at it. But let's whack up a couple of nodes. Just a couple of nodes. And then I assume this is still recording, isn't it? Yeah. Cool. So if we apply some sharpening in the first one, so go to the blur, sharpen, radius 47, just need a little bit of it. And then in this one we'll do our curves. So make those shadows go to hell. Contrast. Bring the shadows up, bring the highlights down. Temperature. Make it a bit warmer because I look like an actual dead ghost in that. Shadows. Orange. Highlights. Orange. Let's add in the Rec 709 Fujifilm, I want to say, yep, and then come down to the key and only add in a little bit of it, because otherwise it's going to look trash as anything. There we go, that looks better. How do I make this go over there? Is it like that? Nope, I've forgotten. Color. Apply grade from 2 clips prior. That's not helpful though. That's because I'm dumb and graded. I mean, it doesn't matter, does it? Why did I do that? On this episode of Alex is actually really dumb. So we're just gonna... because none of this matters anyway, so we're just gonna... Yep, there we go. Perfect. There we go. Excellent. Look, there's me. Look how big that camera is. I'm just like, just hand holding it, just like, hey. Okay, so bam, 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 bam. So that already looks pretty nice. Look how nice C-Log is. Like, if I'd used the standard picture profile on this, it would have looked like but you know, without it, it's really incredibly good. So add a bit of sharpening. Let's go to there. Cool. So that's our first node done. And then shadows. So yeah, we're gonna grey out those shadows a little bit because we don't like shadows anyway. We're gonna let's make them highlights pop. Temperature, make it a little bit warmer. Don't need any of that blue trash. Let's leave the contrast how it is, and then bring up that Rec 709. Then you head down to the key, output, so that sort of controls how heavily applied it is. So that's like full on like 2, which is just ridiculous, but we don't need that. We just sort of want like the golden colours out of it. That's pretty nice. There we go. This video is completely changed. And then these nodes are just kind of like so we can just apply some stuff. So we can do that in the shadows. Bit of orange in the highlights maybe. Just make it a nice little green boy. Yeah, so you know, that's nice and green and sort of luscious. And really nice orange to the sun flares. Yeah. Sort of like really blooms out all the highlights. Like there, that highlight, it's just one highlight. Whereas as soon as you've applied all that, it's like whoosh, like the sun's really tearing through the trees. It just looks dope. Let's... oh god, did I not? No, I did it for every single one except this one. Probably. Let's just check that, shall we? before I get there and I'm like, because that will happen. So, wham. Those are some bitrate issues, those really are. God damn. Oh, it's there before and after. Whatever. Get out my life. Yes, look at that. Look at sort of... Yeah, perfect. Amazing. That's a bit bright. Let's bring that down. There we go. Bring those highlights down. Bring them shadows up a bit. Bring the offset back up. And then, so we want it from 2 clips prior. That doesn't look as good as when it was properly nice and brown. It used to be so nice and brown. But before they like ruined that path. Let's take that shot and throw it out the window. Because we don't like it anymore. I prefer it like that. Oh, God, that's orange. Good God. Let's not do that, shall we? Oh, it's going to be because of the shadow tint, isn't it? And the highlight tint, probably. Wherever I adjusted those. In this one, I think. Come on, reset. Okay. I'll reset you myself. That's really goddamn orange. Oh, that actually looks pretty good though. It's a bit... I was gonna say, it's a little bit dark. We bring them highlights back up, bring the shadows up a bit. Okay. Is that the same shot twice? Yes, probably. Okay, so we can probably take this and then just like get rid of all the audio basically. So we uncouple it and then we delete all of it. But we don't delete all of it. We only delete up until there. So let's none of this bit's going to be included in the video, so we're going to just do that. Because all this is going to be just in this video, so it doesn't particularly matter. So let's actually go in and cut a bunch of this down and so like one I've just made this really difficult for myself, haven't I? I shouldn't have unlinked all these clips. Let's get that even. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Oh god. Da-da. If you have seen the first vlog, I think, then you'll probably seen like all of this. Like you've probably seen basically the whole village at that point, so...
basically...
Right, there we go. So I take the camera off the thing. That shot's too long. Ugh, I keep hitting the wrong keys on this keyboard. And then I'm walking with the camera. That doesn't need to be that long. And I throw my shoes, put my shoe on. Amazing. Alex puts his shoes on. A complex task done by a man with a simple mind. And then we whack them over there, and then grab all this, and we whack it over there, and then we go.
Okay, so basically, what
we have deduced is these shots are too long, so that can be about that long because nobody actually cares about you undoing your door. So there we go. Amazing, perfect. There we go. I close the door. That's an impressive feat. Well done, Alex. You've successfully used your own front door. Oh, amazing! Welcome to my front door opening channel. Alright, and now I talk for ages, but that doesn't matter because you're only going to see it in this video. Look, there's me. I hold a big camera. That it's heavy. Not light. That's about 5 kilograms. Which, you know, is like for a camera. I mean, this weighs like 200 grams or I mean, it probably weighs a bit more than that. How many grams is this weigh? All the important questions. Weighs 185 grams. So it's like just holding a huge stack of phones. And then this. So that's right. So this is where. So I've shown you how the grading bit works. You take it and then you, bam, and then it looks nicer. So it's basically just nodes. It's not too difficult. Nodes are like layers in Photoshop. So you can apply your sharpening and then apply your curves and then apply your LUT and then do some of this and then you have another one and then you just do Alt S or Shift S if you want before it and you get parallel nodes and mixing nodes and you can node your mum. So what we do is we get rid of all the audio tracks because I didn't record any audio because the mic was on the other camera and I need another mic. So we take this, we grab it, we go to retime process, we click optical flow, you hit Control R on your keyboard. This brings up your speed change. So what optical flow does is magic. It basically takes frame 1 and frame 2 and works out frame 1.5. So like this was shot in 24 frames a second and then so it sees the 24 frames and you drag it out to 50 and the thing goes, aha, you need 48 frames. And then it does some technological wizardry and gives you 48 frames, which can turn out like absolute trash, depending on what you're shooting. So basically buy a camera with slow motion capabilities if you want slow-mo, but depending on what you're doing, this can work out very, very, very well. I did a very short edit of Polly and my Disney vlog, and that was all done with optical flow. So it's like 5% speed basically. So generally optical flow works really well if you want to slightly slow something down or slow it down to like basically not moving, but in the middle you get a load of artifacting and it's like and it doesn't really work. So yeah, so oh yeah, you can see it here. If you look at the sun flare as it sort of moves, that is, yeah, there is a lot of artifacting. Sort of the rest of it is all fine, but that sun flare, yeah, Oh, yeah, and you can see it struggling sort of all around the underneath of the sun flare. It's like a massive issue for it. So I can sort of grab the clip before the sun flare starts destroying it. So I'm going to grab it there. And then... So like, this would probably be okay. So you always want to go down to your retime process. This is if you're using Resolve, obviously. And otherwise it'll just take the frames you have and like just like duplicate them, and then, well, you know what that looks like. It looks like this. So yeah, it's just like it's like, it looks like you're making Fantastic Mr. Fox, the Wes Anderson one. Or you turn on optical flow and you have this. Ooh, that actually looks well nice. Shh. Nobody cares live. That looks well nice. Look at it. Look at that. Perfect. Video review. Does anything actually happen in this? Nope. Optical flow, as soon as you start using it, it's like, this is my new best friend. Control R. 24%. Yeah, like you can see sort of where this leaf's moving a lot, that it really sort of glitches it out. Whoa! Look at that! Look at this! That is good. It's still recording? It is. Look at that. That is, I like that. I mean, not really useful for this, but that's pretty good. I like that. That's funny. So, if we make it a little bit... Like, generally, if you slow it down to about 50%, it sort of solves that problem. It solves quite a lot of the problems, which is nice. Yeah, we're not going to optical flow that because, well, actually, let's optical flow it, and I'm pretty sure this will be a huge mess. Right, let's 20%. Oh. Oh. Hell yeah, optical flow. Yes, my son. See, if the sun flare wasn't there, that would work perfectly fine. Like, sort of this bit here. So if you have sort of like the end of that. Yeah, like, just before that sun flare comes in and starts warping everything again. And then when you want to stabilize stuff and like motion, the stabilizing, you know, when you want to stabilize footage, I can't do words today. When you want to stabilize footage, you come down here, you click on your tracker, probably add just Shift S, which gives you another node. Go to Window, go to Stabilizer, and then you hit Stabilize. Bam! And the dirt is gone. And then how much is that warping? A reasonable amount, I think. I can't actually tell. Let's have a look. Yeah, I prefer it without it. But that's how you stabilize in this anyway, so. Oh, this would be an optical flow related nightmare, I think. It seems to be working on almost everything. As long as you pick the right part of a clip, it works really well. So probably everything here before the sun flare. Yeah, everything here before the sun flare works perfectly fine. And sort of towards when the sun flare ends, like that looks insanely cool. You have to really sort of pick and choose. When you're shooting, you can sort of work out what you want to optically flow. Like you'll sort of be shooting stuff and it's like, I know that I want this part or this part to be flowed. So like, let's just see if we can take this bit and then Control R it. Oh, that's one thing that's annoying. There we go. So if we 20% that. Yeah, like as long as if you want to just have like small amounts of movement happening, you can just bring stuff down to like 20%, which would be what, like 100 FPS or something, 120 maybe, I don't know, a frame rate. And then you just have like little bits of movement instead of sort of the whole big sort of janky movements that you probably had in the original shot. Like I imagine these spider webs will probably give optical flow an aneurysm. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's adventure. Did it? Why did I even... No, thank you. How many brain cells do you have? Not many left. Yeah, figure that one out. Oh, yeah. It's struggling with those. It can't figure out what to do with them. So we're gonna not do that. We're just gonna whack that to 100%. Oh, and then it's gonna glitch. It's gonna be a little laggy boy. That's what it's gonna do. I don't like it anyway. It's weird and brown. I don't like that one either. Get rid of it. Right, so let's take this. That's some really weird camera shake at the end. I'm not sure what that is. Let's optically flow. No! That angers me every time. 25%. Yeah, like, it's really... Optical flow is really struggling with that bit, to be honest. I'm gonna just take sort of this section. Let's see how it will do with the... I think Twixtor does this as well, but Twixtor is like a program that's entirely dedicated to sort of, well, what optical flow is doing right now, sort of interpreting frames. So Twixtor does it. It's a paid program. So Resolve itself is free. All of this is free, unless you want to apply a bunch of the OpenFX filters, I think. I'm not entirely sure. I don't really use the filters enough, to be honest. The problem with optical flow is that once you start using it and you start figuring out the best way to use it, you use it on everything, because everything looks better in slow motion, therefore everything looks better with optical flow. So there is definitely a time and a place to overuse optical flow, and that's what I do all day long, because I thoroughly enjoy using a video function to death. It's really rather fun. So you can whack that to 30%. Hey, there we go, some pretty leaves. Amazing! So, thank you very much for watching. This little thing here will probably have been at the beginning of this video, and then I don't know what I'm going to do with any of this, because you've sort of already seen it. So, thank you very much for watching. This video didn't end up being what I originally planned it for it to be, but because it was originally meant to sort of be me showing you how I film, and it ended up being me showing you how I angrily edit my videos and become angry at past me because I suck. So yeah, thanks for joining me. What have God, I need my outro like tattooed on my hand. Hopefully I will see you again. That's not the outro. Can I play the outro of an old video? Give me a second because I actually will. Because I can't remember my own outro. I'm like an old man trying to use my own phone. When did I last upload a video where I used my outro properly? Not on any of those vlogs. That's for sure. Oh, hopefully I'll see you again soon. At the moment I'm uploading videos every Monday, and I'm possibly going to be uploading smaller videos on Wednesdays. Today is a Wednesday, so this video might go up today. Who knows, or it might go up next Wednesday, and last Wednesday for you might have been the Mavic Pro Platinum video, not review thing. But anyway, hopefully I will see you Monday or Wednesday, and if I don't see you ever again, have a great life. That's not the outro either. I'll see you later. Have a great day, have a great week, have a great month, and if I don't see you again, have a great life. Bye.